Hi guys, welcome to Victoria, Australia. I don't think we're going to be here for much longer. Just a quick update on our visas, because if you don't know and you're new to the channel, we applied for 190 visas to live in Australia back in 1st of April 2020, and obviously with COVID it's took them 2 years to get opened up because they were really slow at opening back up. Anyway, they've opened back up now. They started processing 190 visas back in December, should have been, and we've just hoped, oh, we'll have our visa soon. So it got to like February and we said, you know what, let's go travelling. We'd got rid of our house in preparation to come to Australia, and we said, you know what, let's go travelling. So we decided we'll head to Thailand. We'll do 3 to 6 months travelling, and then we'll survey where we're at. So we did. We packed up our bags, started this journey, our channel and everything, and we headed off to Thailand. We did 3 months in Thailand, saw all the lovely places. Then we thought, you know what, we'll shoot over to Bali because our visa was run out. We had the special tourist visa, and we could have extended it for another 3 months, but by the time, with all the fees and everything, because you've got to book a place for the whole time you stay there, and you've got to supply that to the government. You've got to get Thai insurance, which worked out £200 each for us. And we said, you know what, let's just go and see somewhere else, and then we can always come back if we want to. So we headed over to Bali. We spent some time there, saw some lovely things, and it was coming up to Gemma's birthday and Gemma's niece's birthday, who lives here, who we've come to see. So we thought, you know what, we'll apply for a tourist visa and we'll try and sneak over there. So we applied for the tourist visa. That took a bit longer than expected, so we got in touch with the immigration minister's office, and then they sent an email off, and I think it was like 2 or 3 days later we got the actual tourist visa come through. So we was over the moon with that. I thought, yes, we can go and see them now. And then we got news that we'd also been assigned a case officer on the same day, and they'd requested our medicals. So we thought, oh my god, it started, the journey started, now we're on our way, we're finally going to get to Australia. So we thought, you know what, this might kill 2 birds with 1 stone. So we run around as quick as we could. This was about the 20th of August, I think it was. So 23rd of August we did our medicals at a little medical place in Bali. We saved a lot of money on it as well. It was a lot cheaper. We'd paid £1,000 for it when we was back in the UK, and in Bali it worked out, I think it was £150 each. So we got that done quick, sent them off. We'd booked our flights for the same night that we'd done the medicals. So we did the medicals, straight to the airport, on the plane. Obviously it was I think it was a 5-6 hour flight from Bali to Melbourne. Anyway, we got to Melbourne. We were absolutely knackered, so we thought, you know what, we hired a car, and we thought, you know what, we're not going to do it. So we just parked it up at a hotel, stayed at the hotel. I think we had about 5 hours sleep at the hotel, woke up, it was still daylight. I said, come on, let's go. So we drove down here and we surprised them. I'll stick the video on here so you can see it when we went to surprise them.
Yo. What else?
Surprise! What the hell are you doing here?
Right, that was a well
Look at it. Bloody hell. Hello mate, come in.
How's it going?
How you going?
Oh, good.
Bloody hell.
How's it going?
How's it going?
What's all this happening? Come here, mate. Oh my god. You're in the swimming pools and on the beaches. Yeah, I know we're hearing this.
I just saw this little lad come up there and I thought, what the bloody hell's this?
I was like, oh shit, look at the window all open like that. So I was like, this running. We're going to do
We'll
this.
finish filming now. There you go.
God, you see, this husband really live.
Okay, go in. Yeah.
Snuck up to the front door, so that was good to see them. And then we thought, yes, so this is it, we've seen the family now, and we're on our way. And we honestly expected to have the visa grant within a couple of weeks, because everyone we spoke to said once you've done your medicals, that's it, you're on your way for getting your visa grant. So the medicals cleared, so we did the medicals on the 23rd. They were submitted, I think it was the 25th, and then they were cleared by the 29th by the case officer. So we thought, right, that's it, we'll be here a couple of weeks. We've now been here 6 weeks. So 6 weeks after doing our medicals, and we've still not had the case officer finalise the case, so it's still under further investigation. And I've sent a couple of emails off. I've spoke to Immigration Minister's office, can't get that one out, can I? Just said, like, what's the score? I said, what's more to ask for? She sent us the S56, which is request for more information. That was the only thing that she asked us to supply. We've supplied that. She's happy with that, and then nothing further's proceeded. So we don't know what's going on with them. We've spoke to a few people on the Down Under Centre who sorted out our visa and everything, and I did a poll, and most people who'd had it said, yeah, 2 to 3 weeks after that case officer request, your visa's are granted. So we're at 6 weeks. There's a couple more there. They're the exact same, all around the 23rd of August. So I don't know whether they've just done like a blanket thing across everyone and said, right, wipe everyone's medicals off that's got them, and they're useless now because they all need to do medicals. Get in touch, get them to send all the stuff. So yeah, so we only expected to be here for 2 weeks, and I'll tell you now, Australia is so expensive. If you're not working, it is so expensive. We hired a car for 2 weeks and it cost us £700. I had a car for a month in Thailand, it was only 300. So I said, do you know what, we can't afford to hire cars. Obviously we're not working. We've asked to get a bridging visa. That's just totally fell on deaf ears. Nothing come about that. So the way they're handling it all, I think it's a bit shit, to be honest, to put it bluntly. Yeah. So we've decided, we've stayed with family. They're happy for us to stay longer, but we said, you know what, it's no good. We can't move because we've got no car. We can't go and see places. Everything is so expensive. If you go to a cafe here, a basic breakfast is $25. You're looking at £15 for a breakfast. So we've been doing our bits, and Gemma's been making the food. I've done a bit of decking for Mark. Show you the decking that I did for him. You know what it's like when you go staying with family and they rope you in to do jobs for free. So I've done all the decking for him there, all the spotted gum decking. So yeah, we were all ready to go. We were literally ready to go. We've thought, yes, this is it, we can get our jobs underway. I've sent off my CV and everything. I've had job offers. So if anyone's worried about jobs, don't worry about it. It's just so easy to get a job. They're just crying out for workers. So yeah, it's a bit disappointing, but we've decided they've got until today to get our visas granted, and if they don't come today, we're getting flights booked and we're going back to Thailand. Yay! So we're a bit miffed, aren't we, because we wanted our visas, wanted to get into it and get into work, but we're not bothered. If we're going back to Thailand, we'll go back to Thailand. We're going to give it another month in Thailand, see what happens then, and if not, we're going to have to see about something, because obviously we only plan to travel for 6 months, and by the end of this month, that's the 6 months up. So yeah, it's a bit of a mad one. We didn't expect it to be this long. I think we're at 919 days now since submitting our visa, and if you go onto the immigration website, it says visas are processed now within 13 months. We're at 29 months, going on for 30 months, And we see people now, they're getting visa grants after 3 months, 5 months. So I just don't know what they're thinking. They've just absolutely took the piss out of people, basically. Everyone that applied, like 2019, 2020, even 2021, they've just been shelved. And we don't know why. And I think there needs to be a bit of an investigation into it, really, because we've all paid our money. I mean, our visas cost $7,000. Whereas I think it was, I can't remember how much it was. It was $7,000 at the time, and we paid £1,000 for £1,000 for our medicals, and then we paid for our police checks, and they just let them expire, and then they just get back onto you and say, oh yeah, you need to redo them. Well, really, they should be saying, well, here's a bit of money back off your visa because it's our fault, we didn't process your visas. So we're not happy with that, but it is what it is. We just want our visas. But yeah, so they've got until today. If it don't come through, the journey continues. We're going to Thailand, so stay tuned. If you've not subscribed to the channel, go and hit subscribe. And if you've been in this position, let us know in the comments where you're up to, and we can compare notes on how bad we've been treated. So yeah, all right everyone, we're going to go in there now, and I'm going to check out some new flights. So fingers crossed for today for a visa, but I'm not hoping, I'm not promising it. So fingers crossed we get them. If we don't, we're off to Thailand.